Says, get out of the way. The Wild went wild in the second period. Your team name has finally been announced.
E-Dub, Big Dog, Eric Weddle came out of retirement.
Dylan Foster here with the PBR pitcher of the game. It is a windy day here in Fort Pierce, Florida. We're here at Bob Gladwin Park, who's averaging 17 points a game, 14 rebounds, and 1 block. How does it feel to coach such a good group of guys that have such heart for the game? You had a very good game yourself last night. Do you think you showed enough to some of the scouts that were here last night that they should be calling you to recruit you? What's been your favorite moment with this brotherhood of First Academy? You could tell during the game you guys all had your backs, even through a couple rough innings you guys had early on. How did you guys come together and bounce back in that bottom of the 6th inning? What is it like to be one of the most highly touted prospects at this tournament? So Scott and I were here both days. You guys played great between your 2 games. What is the biggest thing that you take from this tournament? You guys beat American Heritage, a great team yesterday, 12-2. What was the mindset for the whole team going in, playing Brandon Barriera, who's a projected first-round pick this year? This is a 16 and 18U tournament respectively, and it's been nothing but excitement so far. Teams are already on their 2nd and 3rd games, and it has been all action all morning. Now, the Tars are going to look to avoid falling to 0-3 in conference play tonight, as they could potentially fall to last place in the conference if that happens. Coach Klusman is having his eye on Kyle Marion, his star guard. He needs to produce tonight. Marion is averaging over 20 points a game this season in 8 contests, and just dropped his 2nd 30 bomb of the year Tuesday night in a 90-78 loss against Embry-Riddle.
Welcome to a special episode of Dilly Sports Delight. As always, I'm Dylan Foster. When you think about legendary coaches in the NBA, Greg Popovich is one of the first ones many fanatics think of.
Wednesday night gave us a chippy matchup between the Boston Celtics and Charlotte Hornets in their 3rd matchup of the season. The 2 Eastern Conference contenders committed 41 fouls in just 48 minutes of play. 10 of the 16 players who stepped on the hardwood committed at least 3 fouls.
Ultimate Fighting Championship, better known as UFC, is the most diverse sport in the world, with 7 different countries currently being represented with champions and numerous others being represented throughout its history. Dana White and the UFC continue to prove how inclusive the sport is. In recent years, some star players have reached massive agreements, like Mike Trout, Fernando Tatis Jr., Mookie Betts, and Francisco Lindor. Shout out to Gus Ramsey and Mike Stin. Go Mets. Franco earned the nickname El Patron, translating to boss man, this past season, and my God did he prove it. Hitting .288, smashing 7 home runs, while acquiring an .810 OPS, and that last stat was good for 5th amongst all rookies who had at least 300 at-bats. TB12 accumulated just a minor set of records, nothing major, just all-time passing yards, touchdowns, QB wins, Pro Bowls, and Super Bowl MVPs. Oh, and did I mention he has more game-winning drives in the playoffs and more Super Bowl titles than any team? After not playing a snap in 2 seasons, Weddle came up in a big way against the 49ers in the playoffs, leading the team with 9 tackles and helping the Rams get to Super Bowl 56. From the Beijing Olympics to all types of sports across America, that concludes our show today. My name's Dylan Foster. This is Dilly Sports Delight. Have a great night, everyone, and God bless.